Contractors, I'm going to make this as short of a video as possible, but as value-packed as possible. So if you stick around to the very end, you may be able to find the one thing in your business that you can fix right now, specifically in your finances, that, in my opinion, is one of the biggest profit leaks that I see across construction businesses. The reason I'm able to say that is because I've worked with tens of contractors all across the US and Canada, and I've been able to see a lot of funky, interesting profit and loss statements over the last few years. If we haven't met formally, or if it's your first video watching, my name is Lev Parsegian. I'm the founder of Cosmosify Consulting Agency that helps remodel contractors and custom home builders bring order to their business, so hopefully they can make some more money. Speaking of money, this is the one thing that I think that contractors, when they look at their business, they oftentimes neglect finances because they're so caught up in the go. Especially the ones that are, between that $2 to $5 million a year range. They're very go. Maybe they have a spouse who is taking care of the books. Maybe they have an office manager that's taking care of the books. Or perhaps, they do have some sort of an outsourced accountant. Between 2 to 5 million, you typically don't have a CFO yet. This is kind of where you sit. And the thing is that it's interesting that even companies, residential remodel, design build firms, and custom home building companies, I've seen that past even the $5-6 million mark, they still don't have a tight grip on their numbers. And when I say their numbers, I'm not talking about how much it costs to acquire a customer and how much you're selling the customer at, how much profit you're baking into every job, your margin, not your markup, right? And so the one thing that I'm talking about, I was saying number, but it's less a number and more of a process. And it is your job costing process, okay? I am not sure how you guys are job costing right now. And a lot of guys, again, because they're so worried and busy running their crews and making sure that they're selling new jobs, they don't actually look at how much money their jobs are making them. They don't know until the very, very end. Sometimes they don't even know till the end of the year if their jobs are even profitable in the first place. And so guys, what I want to share with you is something that's pretty straightforward and simple. If you have somebody else looking at your books and evaluating them and so on, and they're giving you recommendations on, how your job costing should look, then I think that's great. But the thing is that most contractors, they do not have a construction specific bookkeeper who understands the nuances of job costing to be able to, coach you in the right direction when it comes to your finances and your books. Okay, and oftentimes I have seen bookkeepers who have just been doing it for such a long time within a lot of the construction businesses that I've worked in that they're actually I would say directly responsible for taking food away, taking precious dollars away from your company and from the families that your company serves. I'm talking about your team, your employees, and so on. Because they don't have a tight grip on job costing. They don't understand how to project finances. And so you guys, if you're not looking at your books yourself on a weekly basis, on a bi-weekly basis, or even on a monthly basis, just kind of depending on what your day-to-day workflow currently looks like, I highly encourage you guys to start doing this. You will find things in your books that just don't make any sense. And the more time that it takes for you to get a grip on this, the more money that you're going to be losing. And so I suggest that you guys get a grip on this sooner than later so that you don't have to end up paying a bookkeeper loads and loads and loads of money just to do some backlog bookkeeping and figure out exactly how much money you were either making or losing on every job. Again, I said I want to make this a shorter video because the message is very direct. It's not just a matter of know your numbers, but it's a call to action to you guys to get the support that you need. Find somebody who is well versed enough in construction bookkeeping. Okay, not just, somebody who's done your friend's books at their lawn service business or at their, knitting business. You probably aren't friends with people who knit for a living, but you get my point. Don't just hire a rando. Hire somebody who actually understands the industry. And so that's that. I'm not going to say much else here. Hire the right people if you are not the person who has the skill set, and watch to see what happens with your construction business once you have a tight grip on your job costing. If you guys got value from this and you want to see more videos where I get into more specifics on the topic of job costing, well, I would absolutely love to do that. But in the meantime, I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, share, do the whole thing. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.